an old saying in the Old Testament. It says, be still. And there's just a lot of wisdom there.
Oh shit, it's a cult. It's a fucking cult.
It's always interesting to me what the OFounders, if we're still calling them that, find to be important information in their webinars. And you see, the online solution wizard posted up Onpassive, Rule the Day or the Day Will Rule You by Mike Ellis. And I want to take a look at what was said here. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Karma's a bitch.
Queen of Karma.
The bottom line is either the day rules you or you rule the day. And there's a lot of things involved there.
He said the thing. He said the title right away.
And when you start to think about how you start your day, that's how it's going to go. And if you get up, there's an old saying in the Old Testament. It says, be still. And there's just a lot of wisdom there. Be still. It's not telling you be still and don't think. Be still and think. And if you start your day that way and you're focused on yourself, who are you? Where do you want to go? What are your goals?
Yes, using the Old Testament to teach people how to promote Onpassive is definitely not at all a cultish move. Mike Ellis, good job.
Oh shit, it's a cult. It's a fucking cult.
Almost making me wish we had Chris and his prayer circles back.
What do you expect to happen today? You'll find that still time, that time when the day isn't rushing at you all at once, you'll find that you the situation. And the reason I say that because of what's...
I just want to say that's not me. That's them and their live stream. Yes, tech geniuses, everyone.
Coming. You don't want the day ruling you. You want to understand what's coming. You want to have your goals. You want to understand what you can do, what you can't do, and then execute. and I heard a saying that a Navy SEAL made the other day, and he said, when you wake up in the morning, still time, you want to wake up and win. That's a no-brainer. We all want to win.
Mr. Level made it a point to state during my last stream about Onpassive that you guys don't know what winning is. And I would have to agree. If this is what you call winning, what's going on with Onpassive right now, I would hate to see losing. Also, isn't it so profound that you need to know what your goals are and what you can do and can't do with your business? We really needed the Old Testament for that lesson. Okay, continue on. I can't wait to see what other wisdom you bring.
And the way this gentleman wins is he always wakes up before the alarm goes off. Now, if he wakes up after the alarm, he loses. But if he wakes up before the alarm goes off, he wins. Great way.
Oh yeah, who needs sleep? It's really weird to me that in society we support a culture that is about working around the clock for pennies, that looks down on real jobs, and sleep. That's wild to me. It's okay if you hit your alarm snooze button a couple times. Maybe your body needed to replenish. We need to start promoting more self-care. Less hustle culture. Sleep is good for you. You need to get good sleep in order to be healthy and function properly during the day. Let's promote sleeping well instead of waking up before your alarm. This is just like when you guys promote time freedom, and then your next sentence is how awesome it is that you got to make a sale on your vacation.
Way to start the day. I can tell you, if you get into a routine, and let's say you get up at 5:30 in the morning and you set your alarm, eventually you'll get to the place where you'll be waking up at 5:20 every day. That's what I do. I set the alarm for 5:30. I never, ever go past 5:30. I will always wake up before 5:30. And then you have that still time. And what it does...
Yes, and Mike Ellis, you look like a corpse right now. Maybe you should try sleeping in tomorrow.
It shows you a little bit of self-control, self-discipline, purpose, and intentionality. And really, you want to.
Okay, but why can't you do it at like 8 a.m.? Let's say that you don't have anywhere to be during the day. Like I hear Mike Ellis doesn't anymore. Apparently he's between jobs right now. That's why he's back on Marty's show. Why make it 5:30 a.m.? That just sounds like torturing yourself for no reason. To what? Prove to yourself that you can hustle? Wake up at 7. Take an hour. Start working at 8. It's what normal people do. I don't see why there's anything wrong with that.
Live your life intentionally. You don't want it willy-nilly. Yeah, I know you've got to get up. I know you have to go to work. I know you have to do the things that your boss tells you to do, but you have a choice. You can go through the motions, or when you go to work, you can be the best that you can be, plus a little bit more. And if you can do that now, I'm telling you flat out with what's coming, get into that habit of being the best you can be all the time and then taking it another step. If you can do that now, if you can live that intentional life, if you can get up, have that quiet time and find clarity, all of a sudden as we move forward, and I think it's going to be fairly quick, when we start to move forward.
And I think it's going to be fairly quick, Mike Ellis says here.
All of a sudden, as we move forward, and I think it's going to be fairly quick.
And now what they don't understand is Mike Ellis saying that is now putting that into stone for a lot of the people watching. They hear that and they go, oh yay, we're going to be launching soon. And then in a few months when there's still nothing happening and this thing's still in a standstill, they're going to be saying, well, Mike Ellis said that it would be happening soon a couple months ago. And then Marty is going to be like, I have no clue what you guys are talking about this for. Y'all need to stop spreading misinformation. And then I'm going to have to play this clip.
All of a sudden, as we move forward, and I think it's going to be fairly quick.
And show you where Mike Ellis promised everyone that it would be
fairly quick.
Stop doing this, damn it. Stop saying a length of time. Even if it's a guess and you're just throwing it out there, you know that the OFounders hear it and they hold on to that. So just stop doing it. You guys are the fault for all the misinformation that gets spread. Everyone gets their info from you all. So if they're getting the wrong info, it's because you've put it out there wrong.
You're going to find that these things that you're going to have to do become very, very easy because you found self-control, you found discipline, you found purpose. And you found that intentionality. And then from there, you let your...
Just from waking up at 5:30 in the morning? Doubt it.
Your imagination run wild. And Marty's right. If you think you can do it, you can. Really, it's as simple as that. Now, it doesn't mean it's going to happen overnight. But if you think you can do it, we'll give you the tools to get to that place you want to be. Believe me. Either we will or Mr. Mufara will. So we're in a really, really good place now, but focus on yourself. Wake up in the morning.
They are, in fact, not in a very good place right now. Marty's so bored that he's on his phone scrolling. Even Dan looks preoccupied right now. Mike, I think you're just talking to yourself. But it's funny for you to be like, concentrate on yourselves. Just make sure you keep watching us, though, for this useless advice. Nothing that you've said here has been new information that you haven't already said 5 million times. This is the most repetitive company ever, but they never get anywhere.
Get up before you're supposed to, and then have that quiet time, that still time, to where you can reflect on yourself, who you are, where you're going, what you're doing, and then start living in that intentionality. If you can do that, I believe the next year, 2, 3 years that we're going to have together, and again, this is a family, I just think they're going to be extraordinary, but it really does start with you. And you need to focus on yourself right now. That's where we're at. Focus on yourself and be the best you can be, and then take it another step. And from there, just get ready, because I really do believe.
Wow, focus on myself, be the best I can be, and get ready. Same things you've been saying for years. What we getting ready for, Mike? Do we even know the name of the company yet? Because I noticed that none of you are calling it New Direction Company anymore. So, what's it called? Let's start there. Hard to get ready for something when I don't know the name of it or what it's about. How will I know when I'm ready? Is it just whenever this thing apparently launches in future? So I got another decade then to prepare?
Believe that the sky's the limit, guys. We're gonna be able to go places that you never dreamt about, but it always starts with you.
I'm so glad that you clipped that for us so that we could watch it, because without it, obviously none of us would be ready for whatever is coming with whatever this is. Now, what's very interesting to me is that in the comments section, there's all of these videos listed. Office Locations by Ash Mufara, which, unless it's the video listing all of the office locations being shut down, then it's inaccurate at this moment. Then we have a video called Our Choice by Ash Mufara, and we have Money by Ash Mufara, all of which are apparently updates. But when you click on the link, it's videos from up to a couple months ago. So if Onpassive is no more and they're starting over from scratch, none of these videos would be relevant today. So I don't know what the point is in listing all of them in the comment section here, but you'll also notice there's this like, share, comment, subscribe. Through our unique ecosystem, you can access a one-stop solution for business intelligence that provides data-driven insights and helps you quickly make strategic decisions. And I'm like, but we don't know that that's what this new company is going to be. The non-new direction company. I don't know what you're talking about. But I guess this was very important information that Mike Ellis felt like we all needed to hear him say, because without this, no one would be ready for their big giant launch. They keep posting all these clips. They think it's great marketing. And I find it really helpful because they keep posting up clips of Ash Mufara where they think that he's saying really great things, but they're clips that we can use to show his lies and manipulation. So there's that. Let me know all of your thoughts about this down below, and what do you think they're gonna say next? They're already telling us not to sleep. Maybe next time they'll tell us not to eat either. Maybe they'll tell us to start making our list of 100 people to bug. Still a little creeped out that Mike was using the Old Testament. This thing just keeps getting cultier and cultier. So I'm gonna go take a nap. Let me know all of your thoughts down below. Be sure to give this video a like on your way out, and I'll see you all really soon with another one. I love all your faces. Bye.
All of a sudden, as we move forward, and I think it's going to be fairly quick, and also saying in the Old Testament, it says, be still, and there's just a lot of wisdom there.
Yes, using the Old Testament to teach people how to promote Onpassive is definitely not at all a cultish move.
Oh shit, it's a cult. It's a fucking cult.
Queen of Karma.